the concept of exoplanets, that is, planets that orbit stars other than our own sun, has pervaded film and literature for over 100 years. But if we could step back in time, just one generation, to when our parents were in college or graduate school, and ask them whether the stars in the night sky actually host planets like our own, then their response would most likely have been a resounding, maybe? Which isn't really the most definitive of answers. But then again, these people would have told you that Pluto's a planet, so maybe we should take their response with a grain of salt. But their lack of conviction is understandable, because everything we know about exoplanets has come to light only in this most recent generation of science, with the very first exoplanet being observed only 20 years ago. Now that means that until 1992, we had a sample size of exactly one solar system to work with. So our theories on everything from how planets form to whether or not life can arise on other worlds were based solely on the 8 planets orbiting around our sun. Now at first that might seem okay. After all, our solar system is here, so obviously planets like the ones we neighbor can exist. Why shouldn't we base our theories off of them? Well, it turns out that in these past 20 years, astronomers have discovered some 1,000 planets orbiting 700 different stars. Most of them look nothing like our neighbors. Now, there are 2 ways to illustrate that. We're missing some of the most common types of planets seen elsewhere in the galaxy. We're missing the super-Earths, or Earths between the mass, or planets between the mass of Earth and Neptune, with compositions that astronomers don't yet understand. And we certainly don't have any hot Jupiters, or Jupiter-sized planets orbiting inside where Mercury resides in our own solar system. On the other hand, we also have some things that we don't see commonly elsewhere. For example, when we look at other stars, we don't normally see gas giant-type planets orbiting out where our own Jupiter and Saturn live. Now, there's not much I can do about that first problem. I can't magically conjure an extra Jupiter and send it whizzing around the sun in a 4-day orbit just so that we fit in with the other solar systems. But the second one offers a little more leeway, because not yet seeing any astronomical siblings to our own solar system might mean we're weird, or it might mean that we just haven't been looking long enough. So my job is to continue that search, and I do it by automating a world-class telescope located at Lick Observatory right here in California. Because observing planets like our own takes hundreds of nights of observations, nights where I would much rather be sleeping. Now maybe in 20 years, after another generation of science has happened, people will look back on us and snicker at the fact that we didn't immediately assume other Earths and Jupiters and Neptunes existed. Or maybe by then we'll have discovered that our solar system really is a rarity and an odd duckling in the galaxy. But either one of those conclusions will have huge implications, both for the field of astronomy and for understanding our place in the universe. Thank you.